Hello guys, what's up YouTube? It's your boy KJ Revolver, and today we got Deku versus Asta Death Battle. Now it's been a minute since I reacted to Death Battle, and this is my second video that I'm making on this video right here, because my first one I messed up on and I realized that my shit was acting up basically. But I'm going to start off with Deku's not Deku. I already seen Deku's bio, but now I'm on Asta's bio, and this is where I'm starting at right now because of some shit that messed up earlier. But without further ado, yeah, Deku versus Asta. I said in my last video that, you know, my original video, that I'm going to be on Deku's side. So y'all let me know whose side y'all on in the comment section down below. You know what I'm saying? But I heard that Asta's OP, but I know Deku is just as OP, man. So I'm Team Deku all the way. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know in the comment section down below who y'all pick. Let's get started with this video. I'm going to resume where I left off at. I'm not going back.
You know it, you love it, and in the world of Black Clover...
Oh yeah, if y'all got any more like anime, if y'all want some anime fights, some other stuff like Screw Attack, y'all let me know in the comment section down below, like, cause I actually like reacting to videos like these, you know what I'm saying? So if you're new, smash that like button, subscribe to the boy, and join KG Squad today. Let's do this.
Doesn't come from a box you bought at a tacky West Hollywood costume shop. Everyone's got it.
Mana is the source of all magic, a supernatural energy found in the air and in living beings. Except living beings whose names are Asta.
Not only was the young Asta an orphan abandoned by his mother at a...
Now I also said this in the video that Asta, there's a lot of shit, like I stopped on the arc where after the elves. I'm after the elves, right? But like before the Heart Kingdom, I'm before that. I stopped right there. I know I got to continue watching it to see how it is, but that's the area I'm at right now. So there's gonna be a lot of shit that I don't know. But My Hero Academia caught up on it, you know what I'm saying, anime wise. But I do know about Batman Deku, you know what I'm saying. So, and Batman Deku, he's just OP. But I don't know nothing about current Asta or anything.
Church as a baby, he was born with a mutation that prevents him from having any mana to speak of. Well, neither do I, and you don't hear me crying about it.
Yes, you do, all of the time. But Asta had a dream. Despite his lack of magic, he and his best friend Yuno promised each other one of them would rise to the throne of the greatest military position in the land, the Wizard King.
Wizard King.
Wizard King,
Hokage.
really, guys? Sometimes they call it Magic Emperor, but we all know what they mean.
So he dedicated himself to getting swole as all hell. In a world of nerds, he would be its lone jock god, shoving every last wizard into a locker until they crowned him king.
But huge, frightening pectorals on a tiny, screaming goblin child weren't enough on its own. He needed something powerful enough to shut down his opponent's magic.
He needed the five-leaf clover
Five-leaf
grimoire.
clover.
Essentially a book of spells, a grimoire will choose its user and float beside their wielder at all times.
And Asta was lucky enough to receive the Una Reverse card of grimoires. The five-leaf clover can harness the power of anti-magic, which will literally nullify the effects of other magic spells. Almost like wizard kryptonite. Let the locker stuffing commence! Haha, get nerds!
It wasn't long before Asta was accepted into one of the 9 squads of Clover
I like Yami. Yami's like, he OP. Yami's OP, bro.
Kingdom's Magic Knights, the Black Bulls, filled with lazy drunkards, antisocial otakus, and literal sociopaths.
My kind of people! Mostly. But much like with Asta, you shouldn't judge a grimoire by its cover. And soon they were all working together and kicking ass like a family should.
Asta
I was like a fairy tale scene right there just now.
harnesses the power of anti-magic by summoning swords imbued with it from the grimoire. Normally, these swords would quickly drain the mana from anyone foolish enough to wield them, but Asta does not have any mana, turning his greatest weakness into a one-of-a-kind strength.
He's got his classic Demon Slayer, an enormous greatsword which cuts through spells with its edge and deflects them with its flat. Or the Demon Dweller, which can also absorb and copy magic, then toss it right back to sender.
I think my personal favorite is the more complex Demon Destroyer, which severs the relationship between a spell's cause and effect, countering the effects of its magic. This could result in anything from healing a village that was inflicted with poison to preventing reincarnation.
Yeah, okay, some of these can get a little heady, I personally prefer keeping it simple, like using anti-magic
Now
telekinesis.
that's bullcrap right there. Anti-magic telekinesis. Are you serious? Come on now. Come on now. My boy can fly now. Like, that's where I'm not at right now. Ain't he built now? That's time skip. Asta, I haven't made it this part.
Is to surf on your sword through the sky.
It's worth noting that these swords are made specifically for countering magical attacks and sources of mana. The swords will act as though blunted when striking non-magical foes, more akin to giant clubs than actual blades. Not entirely inconsistent with real-life greatswords.
That was
But
weird.
none of that's even close to as cool as his deadliest sword, the Demon Slasher, a katana as black
Oh
as
my god, this is like all this shit is like huge spoilers for me right here. I ain't know nothing about this.
pits of hell. Like
Now he about to be OP as shit. Watch.
twice as badass.
This one actually does cut like a sword, but it's complicated. It lets Asta actually select what he does and does not want to cut, only affecting his target while leaving anything else unharmed.
Okay, at this point, isn't that just magic?
Magic with a loophole.
And he's studied the blade long enough to become a master swordsman to boot. Not in the real life sense, in the anime sense.
He can spin himself like a tornado to deflect magic spells, thrust forward at top speed like a charging bull, launch a barrage of anti-magic projectiles, and even channel anti-magic
Anti-magic projectiles. Come on.
into
now.
his swords to vastly increase
Oh,
their
I seen
size.
this.
Well,
Kind of.
while he may be no good with mana, he has learned to detect ki. Because,
Yes.
of course,
The life force existing in all things. Asta can detect hidden opponents and even predict their movements ahead of time. as long as he's
Spider-Man.
fast enough to react.
Just
with
like
such
Deku.
crazy powers, Asta was taking on threats like the Eye of the Midnight Sun, the Devil Zagrid, and the Dark Triad. So many nerds, never enough lockers. Too bad for Asta, though. He had one serious inner demon.
Literally, housed within the five-leaf clover grimoire was Liba, a demon exiled from hell for completely lacking magical powers, and who just so happened to get adopted by Asta's mother.
Until he got possessed by a different demon and
I haven't really seen all of this either. That's crazy. I'm spoiling all of this shit for me.
killed her. Vowing vengeance on all demon kind, Liba manifested anti-magic from his hatred
I'll
as
still
a
watch
way
it,
to
though.
kick their asses. Which gave him and Asta a lot of common ground, despite the whole, mom murder thing.
In fact, the two became true brothers and formed an unstoppable duo. Liba can actually fully merge with Asta for a massive power boost that lasts up to 5 minutes, at the cost of leaving Asta nearly powerless for the next half hour.
Come on, I want it. Yeah, I'll take it if I get to be strong enough to slice buildings to pieces, obliterate huge chunks of earth, and tear the most powerful demons apart. Give me the goddamn book.
I'm the book boy, okay? Even characters earlier in the series like Patoli had magic capable of completely vaporizing the entire Clover Kingdom in a single attack. And demons that Asta has fought since then like Dante and Lucifero are leagues stronger.
Hell, screw all these demon forms and anti-magic powers. Asta's body is so incredibly well trained, he dodged a beam of light while sleeping. As it
Routinely dodges beams of light. So now people are going to say he's faster than the speed of light.
he was asleep, and the force of his sneeze pushed his head out of the way of a beam of light.
Oh,
He
damn.
sneezes, everyone.
And despite his headstrong and irritating personality,
AKA screaming at the top of his lungs as often as possible.
Asta is an intelligent fighter who has leveraged his skill against far more experienced foes.
But he wouldn't be anywhere without the ragtag band of deviants he calls friends. With them at his side, there's no way he won't climb the ranks to take the Wizard King's throne, especially with Yuno pushing them both to get stronger.
Unlike other classic shonen
Yuno is a
rivalries,
different
this one
breed.
isn't tainted by antagonism. They truly want what's best for each other, even if they're competing for the same throne.
Yuno's gonna need all the luck he can get, cause even if Asta never gets mana of his own, his true magic is never given up.
And who you think Yuno got that from? Asta, so he doesn't give up either. It's gonna be, man, that's gonna be a difficult fight for sure. Like, and on top of that, Asta is strong as shit, but I think Yuno is stronger because they don't go over his story, but they just show how overpowered he gets even more. It's crazy.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Two ass death battle? I
Abilities.
seen one
It's
I heard one
time
last
for
time.
a death battle!
But then you understand, Black Asta never changed personality either. I'm going for Deku in this fight. Asta, yeah, he time skilled, but he's still the same. Deku became Batman. You know what I'm saying? He got a different personality. He doesn't even like, he thinks a lot and shit like that. But when he was fighting time skip muscular, no, not time skip, no, yeah, when he became Batman Deku and he fight muscular again, he wasn't thinking about anything. It was silence. He was not just beat him right then and there. I already knew what to do, bro. Was in a difficult battle.
Sword that big? He's gotta be crazy strong. I'm gonna have to rely on more than just my power to take him down.
But I like Asta. I like both characters, man. But after watching this fight, this might make me want to go back and watching Black Clover again. You know what I'm saying? I might have to watch it again to see how it is.
Just gotta hit him really hard.
Oh, the part I was on though.
Man, this guy can give even Luck a run for his money.
Oh.
Aren't swords supposed to be sharp? His speed isn't slowed by his sword's weight at all. Gotta hamper his movements and get that book out of his hands. Huh? He found me!
That man just did the Zoro 3 sword style. Come on now. Oh!
It's my turn!
Wait! Are you not using magic? What kind of magic emperor would I be if I can't beat a guy like this? Detroit Smash!
Oh! That combo? Took the swords?
Detroit Smash! Detroit Smash!
Oh! Got the Grimoire too? Give Deku his fucking justice right now. That's what Deku fucking do right there. That's some shit he would really do if they were actually fought too. That's crazy.
I don't know what Detroit is, but I've had enough of it. I'm ending this quick! Hit me with all you've got, because I'm never going down!
This is like a real life superhero versus villain, but he got the villain powers and Deku's the superhero. Come on, Deku.
No use not going all out anymore. I just gotta hit him really hard.
Oh.
You wanted my best? Here it is! 1,000,000%! Plus Ultra!
Oh!
I did it.
Oh, bull. Come on now. You lying. You lying out, bro.
Take that, Detroit.
For our final round, as Asta takes on last year's reigning champion, Mr. Satan!
What? Deku did 3 things that fight. Out of all the quirks he had, well, he had float quirk. I remember that. The black whip. His obviously his one for all, and he had what? was it Fajin or fucking Gear Shift? I don't remember which one it was. But seriously, come on, guys, be serious. I want to see the verdict of this.
Poor Deku. He tried his best, but Asta just shoved him into that great big locker in the sky.
Both Deku and Asta were fairly evenly matched melee fighters without any specific abilities to give one an easy edge over the other. Though, to be fair, the variety of quirks Deku inherited from past users of One For All did make him more versatile and unpredictable.
Plus, quirks are biological mutations, not connected to some supernatural energy source like mana, so Asta's anti-magic powers were basically useless here.
And Deku was generally a smarter and more tactical fighter, but against Asta's
Exactly. So he would be thinking at this moment, like during this fight, like what he needs to do and shit like that.
incredible might, this time Braun
Like, you really think Deku don't have no kind of situational awareness, or he couldn't use Danger Assist to dodge them swords up in the sky? Come on now.
beat Brains.
Let's crunch some numbers! Deku's greatest feat of strength was splitting that enormous cloud formation with Bakugo.
By measuring the size of the island and comparing it to the clouds above, we can determine they dispersed over 63 trillion kilograms of water.
That's the weight of the Great Pyramid of Giza. 12,000 of them!
And required an energy of nearly 80 teratons of TNT per punch.
Let's compare that to Asta, but
Even then, I don't think Asta could handle that kind of power.
Holy Spell was going to be strong enough to vaporize a country the size of the Clover Kingdom.
We can use this map from the manga to estimate the size of Clover Kingdom to be about 500 kilometers in diameter, about half the length of Great Britain. Vaporizing a country of that size would require an energy of over 480 teratons of TNT, over 6 times greater than Deku's punch.
While Asta uses
But
anti-magic,
I don't get it. With so if Asta had faced that head on, you know what I'm saying? Then would he lose? If Asta faced that and survived? I gotta go watch that shit. I guess because I don't remember. I don't think Asta took all that head on. To take Deku's punch like that head on and act like you unscathed from it, that's bullshit. Come on now. Says Deku more tactical, wider array of power, slower, can't safely access max power, soars over punches and kicks. Asta, physically stronger. Deku works out, you know, kind of
isn't
faster. Okay. Better ways to predict movement. Come on now. More mobile with flight. No, he's bull. Come on now. Deku is more mobile now. Anti-magic will not affect quirks.
automatic counter that needs to be comparable in strength to the spell it's combating. And Asta's gotten way stronger since.
Asta was also quicker. Sure, scaling to Shigaraki would give
You could at least use Batman and Deku then, you know.
Deku roughly light speed reaction time.
But Asta could dodge light in his sleep, and that's his big.
We're gonna use that of all things. He still
Scaling to Shigaraki would give Deku roughly light speed reaction
okay,
time.
But
yeah.
Asta could dodge light in his sleep, and
But it was just one beam of light. Are you serious? One beam of light. Deku faced all those beams of light head on.
that's his base form, even before transforming with Liba to get way faster.
And Deku don't have a base form. Deku's base form is the form he has right now. All he has is a base form.
And since Deku and Asta's precognitive abilities more or less matched each other, it was only a matter of time before Asta simply overwhelmed him.
Especially since Deku has struggled in the past against faster opponents. Sure, Deku was smarter, but if he literally didn't have enough time to come up with a plan of attack before getting hammered, his brains were wasted.
Deku's tactical brilliance and harem-scarum tenacity definitely gave his opponent a run for his money, but Asta's raw power, blinding speed, and deadlier weaponry spelled the end for All Might's pupil.
Deku gave it his
They even used 4 of the quirks that Deku has. Come on now.
all, and I wish he had won.
It was a good fight,
Hasta la
though.
vista.
The winner is Asta.
It was a good fight. I'm not gonna lie about that. It was a good fight, but sis, I love how they react to each other's powers, different powers. Also, supposed to be sure how are you not using magic. Also, this fight was basically the nerdy jock versus the dumbass jock. Very nice to see Deku being smart and tactical as he can in the beginning. Meanwhile, Also, it's very simplistic with his strategy. I just had to hit him really hard. Then towards the end, Deku succumbs to that same simplicity by saying the exact same light. Take that, Detroit. Has okay. I really love how this fight seemed to cause Asta to have a hatred for Detroit just from being yo Detroit smash. Beating that before Asta ran away. His eyes lowered and light after his spell play. Yeah, I feel like I agree with what most people were saying. This fight could have waited. It was just too quick. Man, if y'all like this video, man, y'all want more reactions like this, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. I'm willing to do videos like this because I actually love doing videos like this. Just like I love doing music videos, I hate doing videos like this too. It's something I'm interested in, you know what I'm saying? But smash that like button, subscribe to the boy, and join KG Squad today. Seems like every time we do death battles, I do death battles job, I'm always losing. So next time I'm going to pick the person that I don't want to win, you know what I'm saying? So let's see how that works out. I'm out, man. I'll catch you guys in the next video.